Hey, how's it going? Jemi's World is here. Yes, we are here and back with another video. I am going to give you guys something that is very, very special. If you have not heard or if you've been under a rock, you should know that Sinners has released. It is out. It has been out for over 2 weeks now. And when I tell you, this movie is amazing, okay? As soon as I left the movies, I'm in the car like, I need something to make me feel just like how this movie did when I walked in, just not knowing what was gonna happen, and then walking out, being like mind blown. After doing all my Googles and looking on Book Talk and BookTube, as well as just getting recommendations from videos that I didn't even expect to come across that really broke down and delved into Sinners and just the whole synopsis of everything and why certain scenes were happening when they were happening in the movie, I came and put together 5 books that I want to give you guys that I feel like have the vibe of Sinners. If you have not seen the movie, I will definitely not be spoiling it for you, but I do highly recommend for you to go see it. Make sure you guys stay locked in and stay connected as always. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Yes, we are here. Let's get into it. Sinners is a horror film about 2 twin brothers named Smoke and Stack who have returned back home in Mississippi after years of being away. Smoke and Stack return home seeking community out of their hometown, so they decide to buy this juke joint in an area where they believe will be the best spot to create community. However, little do they know, their return brings them into conflict with this supernatural evil that is in the form of a vampire. And when I mean a vampire, I mean white vampire. While Smoke and Stack are coming back to create this community and like change their hometown, a lot of things transpire. They come across racial violence, spiritual traditions, a lot of musicality that might bring in spirits that you don't expect or spirits that you want to come in, and just overall the complexities of just being Black living in the Jim Crow era. I don't want to spoil the movie, but when I tell you it was extremely informative, it did not feel like a horror. It felt like it was just like pulling back so many layers of different elements and how you can do this and this result can happen even though you're not even intending for that to occur. Again, if you have not seen Sinners, make sure you guys go check it out, and make sure if you can check it out in IMAX because that is the best quality to do so. Ever since I've watched this movie, I have literally been looking for that itch in my brain of greatness just like Sinners. So I have been scrambling and looking back and forth to figure out, okay, what can I read to connect me to this style of film and just this essence of greatness like the movie Sinners. The first book I uncovered while doing research, as well as all these amazing recommendations, I feel like this one is gonna be a banger. It is a novella. It is called The Ballard of Black Tom. This is by LaValle. This book is supposed to highlight cosmic elements, psychological elements as far as racism, police brutality, and it's supposed to pack a punch in the little amount of pages it holds. I am so excited to get into this one. Definitely can't wait to bring you guys the review because I got a feeling it's gonna be a banger. The second book that so many people recommended to me that said this is literally the most similar premise as Sinners, I had to get it. This is something I've been wanting to get for a while. And after Sinners released, I'm like, this is the perfect time to do so. We have Ring Shout. This is by Djeli Clark. And this book highlights on themes of resistance, resilience, and the power of community in the most trying times. Can't wait to check this out. I read a little bit of the premise. I like to go in blind, but I was just so anxious to see. But just getting those highlights in there and just seeing how the author paints the picture in this story and how it could connect to this amazing film is something I cannot wait to check out. The third book that I found from my fellow fantasy hive right on Book Talk, they gave me this recommendation. I am extremely excited to check it out. It is called House of Hunger by Alexis Henderson. This book is supposed to highlight on class, power, and exploitation based on the female main character's main story, where she is drawn into this hive where blood is considered power. That was enough for me to know I'm definitely going to be reading this. And this is a book that came out a very long time ago. I seen the premise. I seen the author has been doing this for a very long time, and I wanted to take it all the way back. It is a extremely long series. When I mean long, I mean 12 books. And we're starting right at book 1. I have Minion, a Vampire Huntress Legend by L.A. Banks. This first book of the series is supposed to kick off by highlighting free will, good versus evil, and how you have the power to choose in a world full of demons, and how they're continuing to be a constant threat day in and day out. I am so excited for this. This book is what intrigued me the most. And I'm like, okay, it's a 12-book series. I'm going to be on a journey. Am I ready for the journey? Yes. And finally, the last book I have, but definitely not least, we have another fantasy novel. This book is called This Ravenous Fate. This is by Hayley Dennings. This book is supposed to be touching on revenge, betrayal, and the complexities of family. I cannot wait to check this out. This was giving me like a mafia, you gotta join, you gotta be accepted into this society vibe. And the cover is gorgeous. Can't wait to check this one out as well. And I'm just excited to just see how the plot and premise aligns with Sinners. Thank you for staying to the end of this video. Again, if you have not seen Sinners, go to your local movies. If they don't have it there, y'all need to protest, because this movie is huge and it needs to be highlighted. It needs to be looked at and continue to be watched and championed, because it was incredible. Make sure you guys, again, always stay locked in and connected. Thank you again for staying to the end of this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button before you go, and see you in the next video. Thanks.